Hey, my name is Carson. This is my Mechatronics 305 final project video. This is the solution of my problem here. It is a magnetic stir for cleaning SLA resin prints. So I'm pretty big into 3D printing, and this is the problem that I'm solving. When 3D SLA resin prints are complete, they'll come off the printer bed upside down, and they'll still be covered in uncured resin, which can be toxic. So normally I've just been putting this in this jar full of isopropyl alcohol and shaking it around to try and get all the extra resin off. But now I have this better solution. So this is a magnetic stir. I can turn on a motor here, and this little magnet case in here will start spinning. I have an LCD screen which shows the current time, the status of the spill indicator, that's that good there, and the motor speed. So when I turn it up here, you can see it's starting to form a little vortex. I'll drop in a cube just to kind of demonstrate the speed. And a drop of food coloring, so you can see how quickly it mixes, which is pretty quick. That back there is an example of a print I could wash with this. I'll show you the inside here. So this is my actuator. It's actually just an old computer fan with some magnets glued to it. As I turn up the motor, or the potentiometer, here on the screen, I get power to this motor through a H-bridge controller. The reason it's stalled out there is because it's a brushless motor. Sometimes it doesn't correctly align with the phases. But you can see here, it's spinning all right. And then on the inside, I have a moisture sensor under here, under the blades. I'll show you that now. This red circuit here. There's the wiring for my LCD screen, along with the controller for that. I soldered those together to save on wiring and space. Here's my Arduino Uno with a H-bridge controller. I unfortunately have two power supplies. I have one controlling the Arduino at 5 volts and one controlling the motor H-bridge circuit at 12 volts. And I'll demonstrate the moisture sensor now. So say that there was a spill in the top area here. It would be kept on this top plate and forced to go through the fan because there's hot glue around this edge. I'll show you now. If I pour just a little bit of water in there, you can hear an alarm and it says spill. I'll turn that off just so it doesn't keep going. But yeah, that's my solution to my problem. It works pretty well. The only thing I would probably add is maybe a platform inside this container to hold the prints off of the bottom so they don't run into the stir, and try and get it down to one power supply. But other than that, I'm happy with the solution, and it saves me from potentially hazardous isopropyl alcohol and resin getting on my hands, and keeps it safer in this container.